This is PragerU, and I'm playing everyone's favorite Christian game about two heterosexual, side-hugging, circumcised boys, Sora and Riku. They're on their way to church, but all these demonic visions and Goofy keep trying to, hold them back. And I also don't remember the mods I have on. So that's going to be interesting. Oh, right. None of the mods work when you're in a world where you have like an alternate form. So that's on still. That's on. What's my kingdom key? Oh, kingdom key is still kingdom key. Well, whatever. I'm by myself this time. I had a special guest a long time ago, and that was fun. But I'm tired of waiting for other people to be available, including my other friends. So you know what? I'm just gonna play by myself. I had a dream. I fought the. Shit, I don't remember where to go. I had a dream I fought the King of Toys. Which is weird since I've never played that boss. So, is that where I gotta go? You know what I also don't actually know about this part of the game is that, I'm afraid they're running the enemies. Is that, I know the cutscene where Xehanort Young Xehanort says, or what he says to young Xehanort, you only are this way because no one's ever loved you. And I remember, that cutscene. Shit, I thought you could, go inside the hula hoop. Maybe you can. Isn't that where you're supposed to go? But, yeah, I remember that. But I don't know how they get to, the metaphysical place where they fight the King of Toys. How do they transition from the toy store to that weird purple place? What? So, yeah. I freaking had to watch my previous episode to know what happened or where to go next. Alright. So what's going on here? Vic the Visitor. VIC. Stop! Those are my toys! Ah! I mean, how appropriate for the aliens to be abducted by the alien. Wait, take down the UFO and rescue the little green man! What? Where'd he go? He's up there. How would I warp to you? Oh, I can't do that. 0 out of 10. I don't know what he's doing. Alright. So, it has been a time since the previous recording, and I have been watching a lot of YouTube analyses, video essay, mini documentaries on lots of stuff. What are you? Oh, you're just a cannon. Okay. The first one is Big Joel. Excuse me. Big Joel is a guy who does video essays on various topics ranging from political to just movies and stuff in the media. Sometimes about specific internet personalities like Shane Dawson and the other guy, the blonde man, the Logans, the Wolverine guy. Yeah. He covers a lot of political figures like Jordan Peterson. What's his name? I don't remember his name. The conservative guy name who starts with a B. Bill Paxton. No, I forget his name. But he also covers people like a lot of the PragerU videos, which I unfortunately I have the displeasure of coming across in YouTube ads, and it's just like surprises me that like they're allowed to spread legit misinformation because they probably pay YouTube to have the ad space, and it's like, this is all bullshit. You know, these are just like really hard right-wing conservative views, not like quite far right, not like flat earth theory shit like that, QAnon, no, just like really outlandish just really old, outdated conservative stuff, like women belong in the kitchen. It's kind of shit like that. They don't quite go there, but you know, they get pretty close. So Big Joel does a lot of debunking and kind of analyzing the problems with a lot of these things. His recent video is him eating like Sour Patch Kids. Or I know that sounds ridiculous, but all his videos aren't like that. So the ones that I'm just gonna like bring up right now is like the Dr. Phil ones, where he pretty much debunks Dr. Phil's like speaking techniques when he has somebody on the show who's like being technically exploited for their weirdness. Like, you gonna shoot again? Oh my goodness gracious! How am I supposed to block those in succession? Shit. I think I'm starting to see a pattern to you shutting the fuck up, Woody. I didn't mean to do that. So, one of them I remember off the top of my head is the one where he has like the guy who's dressed like a dog, or he wants to live life as a dog, and his main go-to for arguing with him is like about focusing on how he's not a working member of society. I mean, to be fair, working sucks. Why should he like do something he doesn't really want to do just because it's part of being reality? And there's another example too of a guy who he invites on a guy who's basically his whole thing is that he still lives with his parents at like 35 or something, and that's it. He's not even at least like in a different reality by living life as a dog. It's just the fact that he's ridiculing this guy for living with his parents and not working. I don't remember if he had like a music thing going on or some kind of artistic thing. Oh, he makes like cosplay suits or something like that. And yeah, Dr. Phil's main argument for him is like, you don't have like a job or anything, and the audience, it's just like fodder questions to make the audience just like gasp for some bullshit. And he has, what I noticed is that when Big Joe was covering both these people both these guests on his show, these episodes, is that he has a problem with people who are confident. Or no, he thrives on people who are confident. Like, both those people were confident in their lifestyles, and all he ever did was just repeat the same questions. Like, so you don't have a job, you're not part of society, you're living a lie, you want to be a dog, and that's not okay. And these guys are just like taking his shit. And this is contrast to another person he covered. Return the first part of the Toy Story. Okay, kind of pointless, but alright. I literally went up here for a cutscene, or I guess I went up here to rescue the alien dudes, but like whatever. He had another guest who was a girl that was like internet stalking an Instagram model or something, and she was aware that it was unhealthy, but deep down in her heart, I guess she believed that she was going to one day like be with this person, and like the model filed restraining orders against her and like blocked her like everything she could, but this girl just like kept obsessing. So she comes on the show, and she is calm at first, and Dr. Phil's like, so tell everyone why you're on the show today. So she gives her a little like background, like, oh, well, I obsess over this person, and she starts breaking out in tears, and she's like, you all, I know you're all laughing at me, and I know it sounds silly, but this is how I feel, and she has a moment of vulnerability, as in she's not being confident, so it's not easy for Dr. Phil to pick on her in a way that makes him look like he's having the upper hand. So he does this weird power play thing. Because, like, the thing is, she goes on his show because she might genuinely want help over this obsession with this person. And he just says, like, hey, we're not all about being a victim, okay? If you're gonna act like that, you're free to go. It's like, why would you invite this person on if you're gonna just let them leave and not actually help them get through anything? Because they are having a breakdown in front of you, and you should, like, be prepared to combat this, but, like, help her through it. You just let her go. Like, what the fuck are you? Hey, I didn't get, like, a message here. Do I have to leave the store? What the hell was that, man? Let's go outside. It's the Pizza Planet car. Wait, oh, I can't even walk up to the Pizza Planet car? Fuck off. Why would I have to go back to Andy's house? Okay, it's because yeah, okay, I get you, Donald, I get you. And another thing, she agreed to come on with the pretense that she really did not want her mother to know about being on the show, or like any of that shit. So Dr. Phil said okay, and then the video game section. No, it came up. The directions came up there, but not when I came back from the cutscene, whatever. Fuck. Yeah. So basically, Dr. Phil invited her mom, which she did not agree to. That was the whole point of why she came on the show, but Dr. Phil basically lied to her just so he would have a guest for this episode, I'm assuming. So she said, like, hey, I just like am feeling bad right now, and you promised my mom wouldn't be here. And he's also like, hey, nobody tells me who to have on and who to not have on my show, so you're free to go. It's like, what the fuck, dude? Oh my god. It's like, what the fuck, dude? What kind of, like, passive-aggressive bullshit is that? Where, yeah, she agreed to come on without her mom being there, because it would make her not be comfortable. She was already comfortable coming on and like talking about it by herself. She doesn't need her mom there to make her more nervous, and he did it anyway. And he just basically lied to her. And then I guess for the rest of the episode, he just talked to her mom or somebody else. You know, that kind of crap that he does on that show, man. Alright, video game section. Can you lock that thing down? No. And another example is... Another example he didn't cover, but I remembered is that when he had Jilly on, the creator of Jilly Juice, she was also confident in her snake oil salesman ways. Anyone who doesn't know, Jilly Juice was a marketing campaign made by her, where she basically created a recipe for lettuce in a jar, and she told you to mix it with salt, and it would do all these things like cure gayness, heal broken bones, things it couldn't possibly do. But he invited her on to argue with her using somebody else. He had another guest that apparently another YouTuber knows. I think he either is the Amazing Atheist or someone who knows the Amazing Atheist. I don't know who that guy is personally, but he had someone associated or was him. And he basically debunked everything she was saying. And the thing is, she was easy to argue with because she was confident. She was being if she was being a victim, Dr. Phil would have told her to leave. If she was being vulnerable, he just would have kicked her off because he doesn't want, quote unquote, that shit to go happen in his show. He's like, we're not about being a victim, okay? It's like she is a victim. She's obsessed with something and she doesn't really know why. She just does it. Or in the context of the other girl. Can I jump on here? Yeah. Alright, how do I not know where the video game shit is? Get off the rail. Isn't it on the second floor? Is it on the first floor? No, it's on the first floor. Oh my god, I'm fucking lost! It's where all the Verum Rex shit is. How do I not know where that is? Is it in the action thing? And I just want to say, I like that this game's scale is huge, because I put a lot more things for you to look at. This is like the action figure room. Yeah. This isn't video games. Oh, I can't. Oh, I couldn't go there previously. Now I have to actually get up there. Okay. There we go, the game store. GameStop. Welcome to GameStop. Would you like to buy a monthly thing? God damn it. I'm bleeding on my leg again. It's my copy of Verum Rex. I bought GameStop. I bought GameStop's 5 different kinds of membership. There was the Pro, the Elite Pro, the Special Pro, the Pro, the fucking Power Up Plus. Then they canceled all that shit because all the physical merchandise was gone. Okay. Anyway, yeah, that's how Dr. Phil works. He can't deal with people who are vulnerable. And it's much easier for him to argue with people who are confident in their bullshit. That's the only kind of people he has on. He doesn't actually try to help anybody. And Big Joel also covers a lot of the PragerU videos, which I said earlier. Yeah, if you don't know about PragerU, I already said that shit, but prime examples of their infectious conservatism is They had Mike Rowe come on to say, like, hey, don't go to school for a profession. Be focus on learning life skills instead, because it's worth being a plumber over being like any creative professional. Like, what the fuck? And it's like, I don't even think Mike Rowe truly believes all that shit. Or I would like to think he didn't really mean all that, but it's a lot of videos like that where they come out trying to imply that their stuff is common sense, but it's not. That's pretty much it. Whoa. Buzz has darkness in his heart. Buzz, you seem to have darkness inside your heart. Would you like to talk to us about that? Now, Buzz, you're firing a laser, and that's not okay. Oh, the Twinkle Puzzle, my favorite Tetris game. And toys have hearts. Huh. I would have thought that this would have been the same argument as like Tron, where they don't really have hearts. They just become activated through imagination and being played with and shit. Mm-hmm. Sora, stop. So, when do we go to the negative world? Do we have to fight Buzz? I don't actually know anything about this world. Oh, now he grabs him. He's just gonna eat him right there. Oh, shit! Wait a minute, that's how you get inside? You get inside the video game. What? What? I don't remember any of this shit. Oh my god. So we're here, I guess. Whoa.
Haven't you heard? In this world, you come from a video game. So now you can watch my experiment.
But he is a video game character.
That is, if you manage to find a moment's rest.
I don't think I'm going to survive here. But yeah, he covers a lot of PragerU videos. Some of which I have seen are like, there's one on PragerU and marriage, which is shit. There's one on PragerU and tradition, which is also shit. So the tradition one he calls the conservative utopia. If I can, I don't remember exactly, but if I can guess, it's about how, like, conservative by definition is very, like, not progressive, or they are very anti-progress. Like, oh no, keep everything the same. Let's not reanalyze the Constitution at all. Everything is like, there's no such thing as institutionalized racism, or what's the word? Not institutionalized, right? There's no such thing as systemic racism. You're all just being victims. Blah 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 blah. Hey, let's find a scapegoat for this mass shooting so we can ban it instead of actually getting to the core of a real problem. That kind of crap. So yeah, that's that one. The other one that really pissed me off is not because of what he said in the video, but the things that PragerU talked about. How do I punch? There we go. The one about PragerU and marriage was basically some shit talking about how it's not worth it to be dating because being able to say in like a group gathering, like, oh yeah, that's my husband, is a lot better than saying, oh, that's my boyfriend or girlfriend. Just, it's literally, people should just get married for the status of it and not actually because we have like compatibility or whatever, or we, like, you know, actual romance. Like, that is about as conservative as it gets, you know. Like, hey, let's not get married for. Let's just get married for the benefits that come with marriage and for the status of it. Like, okay. And it just throws, like, all relationship stuff out the window. It's like, fuck off. It's like, who needs... Dating is dumb. You have to, like, meet the right person, and you can date a lot. Like, yeah, it's a struggle to find the right person. Sometimes people just do it anyway, and they're stuck in, like, a bad relationship. What happened to my cure? Why is it on a different, like, shortcut? I need a different robot. Wait, is that a robot? Yes. How could I not reach that? What the fuck? Oh my god, I was... How close do I gotta be? That thing lets you, like, zip around from, like, 50 years ago. In the future, go in the future, both timelines, that far distance. How do I do my... Yeah. And, just, like, ones I've seen from ads, or, like... including the Mike Rowe one. There was one about some chick complaining about how going to college made her conservative. You know, actually, that makes a hell of a lot of sense. That PragerU is just, like, a weirdly stupid conservative show. Like, they had this girl come on saying, college made me conservative. Because she was noticing, like, the pretentiousness of going to a real college class and, like, the community of students. Like, okay. That sounds like something a 50-year-old would work for you. You know? It isn't real. Like, how far up your own ass you gotta be to, like, to say that about a generation of students. Like, oh, you're all just, like, interpretive dance students who don't get anything. You're all just talking about, like, hippie shit. Like, it's how conservatives in the 60s saw, like, hippies or something. And this person is just, like, talking about how college made her this way because she was sick of, like, the PC culture. Which sounds like somebody... So it sounds like something a 50-year-old wrote for her to say. I'm sick of the PC culture and progressiveness of society. Like, everything should just be the same. And be... like, bad for everybody. Okay. That kind of shit pisses me off, dude. And, like, I don't want to have to use the pronouns... when somebody transitions. They have a penis, therefore they should be called male. There's no such thing as other genders. Blur. There's only two genitalia, so there's only two genders. I was about to hop out and join another robot, but I guess that happened. Oh, you get the Wreck-It Ralph charm here. Okay. I don't like this one. That one is too complicated for me. It's not like a really... You just have to build shit. Wreck-It Ralph doesn't even say anything. He's just like... Wow, I make video game noises. And another one I saw which pissed me off was this one about, like... This one about transgender people. And it's just... misses the point about transgender people so hard. It's this one called Why Girls Become Boys. And they get this bitch coming on saying that, like, oh shit, my controller's moving my window. That's not good. Her subtitle is like the irreversible damage. The transgender craze seducing our daughters. Like, this is such a disconnect from, like, there's such a blatant disregard for understanding transgenderism. Like, holy shit. This is from the perspective of, like, a conservative old person being like, girls becoming boys, boys becoming girls, oh, blasphemy. Like, it's just the tone of that subtitle. I guess like Abigail Shrier is the author of that book title. In like from the title of that, the transgender craze seducing our daughters. What do you think that entails? Yeah, like transgender is just a fad that is used for because women want to fit in with shit, or biological women want to like fit in with like being a male. Oh, you know what? I let the ad play for 10 seconds. I was like, what is this bitch gonna say? Like, and she said, you see, young women these days are becoming transgender because they don't want the responsibilities of being a woman. Like, what the fuck? And, you know, consider the opposite. Oh, yeah, men become women because they don't want responsibilities of being a male. That doesn't make any fucking sense. It's tied to, like, your sexuality and your mental. So, it's not even just like, I don't want to like be responsible for being the man of the house, so I'm gonna be a woman instead. Or like, I don't want to bear children or be the woman around the house, so I'm gonna be a man instead. And like, if with that logic, you would think, I'm gonna die. You would think with that logic, what they really mean is women become men because they want to have on the responsibilities that our conservative gender roles apply to men, which is more than being a woman in their case. What? PragerU sucks, dude. I can't believe they're allowed to have ads on here. On YouTube, anyway. But yeah, I respect Big Joel for what he does. He's very well spoken. I think he has like just quick notes, but he definitely just stares at the camera with his unblinking eyes and just talks, which is pretty cool. I must admit, pretty cool. I don't know where Buzz is, so you're gonna have to enlighten me on that. The information thing at the top only comes up when you die and continue. Why isn't it there when I, like, immediately after the cutscene? Okay, Kingdom Hearts 3. Okay, Kingdom Hearts 3. Alright, so now I am able to go through the window. The window sill up here. Baby land. Alright. Baby land. Baby land. What else have I got? You know, nothing much, really. What? What? Oh, that window? Yeah, okay. Oh, I can't skip. Oh, okay, I guess it wasn't a real cutscene. You know, cause I've started to watch those videos more. Like, they're always in my recommended, and I always like breeze past them. Cause you know, I'm used to the ones that are like, blank is problematic, and here's why. Here's top 10 reasons why Steven Universe is garbage. Like, I'm used to those kind of video essays, and I don't really like those. That's a Heartless. That thing. Oh wait, no. Okay, all right. I was wrong. See, I followed the false information on the internet, and I got misinformed. Can use the Gigas to move them. So I can have a chance to open the door. Mega symbol. We're gonna play Minecraft by building green bricks in Minecraft. In Kingdom Hearts, it's the most possible fun you can have while playing a game. Blocks can be moved by approaching with a Gigas and pressing WAH. Alright. I'm not really doing anything. I literally just pressed the button. Okay. Sure. Game design at its okayest. Is there any hidden shit in here that I can get? Oh man, I was exploring the world, man. Don't do that to me. Oh, you know, Buzz is farting dark gas out of there. Oh, well, now everything's changed. Oh, they want you to build like a ladder kind of thing. I wonder if it matters which Geekus you have, because I feel like I'm going to lose this immediately after this. You know, yeah, I try to avoid those ones that are like, your fave is problematic and here's why kind of videos. Especially like CinemaSins kind of stuff. Like, people like that. LS Mark is kind of weird. Like, the whole cartoon community is kind of weird. I try to... I'm more interested in, like, not internet drama, but, like, internet or fandom, like, mysteries. It's like, I was watching a lot of Down the Rabbit Hole a long time ago, too. And that led me to Rainbot, and that led me to Blame It on George. So... Or maybe, like, the other way around. I was watching Blame It on Jorge, or George first, or Jorge, I don't fucking know. That led me to Rainbow, and then down the rabbit hole. So, I don't know if I'm subscribed. Like, I haven't seen one in a long time. Since, like, Final Fantasy House. Which, that whole thing is... Jesus Christ. If it's made up, I feel like you can't make that shit up, dude. Like, you have a guy who's, like, who moved into a house with a bunch of people he didn't know. Based on, like, an internet interaction. Talking about, like, Final Fantasy and how, basically, that girl contacted the dude. Because he thought he was the incarnation of Zack Fair. And she was the incarnation of, like, some... like Aerith or Tifa or some bullshit. And that's why they decided to live in a house. Are you dead or alive? Okay, you're dead. So I gotta assemble here. You're still not really doing anything, just pressing the button. Like, I'm really not doing anything. And his old pal too. We'll need more than that, gee, Sora. Do you think I can borrow your toothbrush for my enema? Whoa, toothbrushes and enemas do not mix. Wait, I can run on that top part, but not the rest of the slide. Is this a slide? This is like a weird thing. Alright. Where? I don't know what the fuck you're talking about, dude. These blocks? Hopefully not. I mean... You know, this is kind of taking me back to crawling in, like, McDonald's playpen shit, and they had all this stuff in the wall. I always try to, like, take it off. Are you an enemy? Can I, like, ride you? What is this? Why is this here? I guess this is just a toy. It reminds me of, like, the Power Rangers thing, actually. Can I walk through here? Yes, I can. What about you? This is pretty much Airman from Mega Man. Alright, guys. What are we doing here? Oh, Jesus. Wait, those blocks? I thought it was clear that I could only use the green blocks to build green buildings. Oh, Jesus Christ, dude. Oh, now my shortcuts are back. I don't know why they're different for that part where you're in the video game. Here we go. Here we go. I didn't mean to finish so early. That's what she said. Now I gotta kill these pigs and elephants and frogos and friggies and flugers and. Oh, okay, there they are. I like, how did Goofy see that from like? I wasn't even looking at the right entrance. Okay, now I gotta get out of here. Okay. Kind of weird, but okay. My favorite Zack aneurysm, I mean, speech thing he does, or Zack Psychic Peoples, who, for those of you who don't know, he was once on an episode of Zone. He was interviewed by Zone, and he every time he hears something, sometimes he's like, kind of this, but okay. My name is the Worm, and he's funny, and I will not have anyone tell me, he associates with this other person who is bad, therefore he's bad. And your point, you associate with me, and you're the coolest. That doesn't make you the coolest person ever. Now, before you screen cap that laugh, I take it all back. I take everything I said back about anything. While I'm juggling this guy. Juggling! I need more. I would like to have more aerial combos. Not like Little Mermaid, but, God, my leg, dude. I guess I scratched too hard. Something's going on with my feet, dude. Speaking of my feet, no, a long time ago, I scratched my shins too hard, and, I got a bunch of scabs all over the place. And it kind of hurts. Oh my god, I don't know how long this is gonna fucking take, so... So what? Oh, no! Okay. It took too long, so I skipped ahead. Meh. Oh, that's right. This is the Cactar. Oh, Final Fantasy. Yeah, okay. This is the only Final Fantasy shit you're gonna get in the base game. I don't really know what's up with that. Like, I meant to bring this up when I had my friend, or I guess I don't know if they would call me a friend, like online friend, but whatever. I meant to bring this up, like what they thought about like the Final Fantasy stuff pretty much being out of this game. I thought that was really weird, since that was like the whole point. Maybe it's like the Final Fantasy aesthetic, the Nomura shit, like the 50 belts on a character as the character design. You know, everybody with spiky hair. Just the aesthetic mixed with the Disney is the point of it. Not like so much the Final Fantasy characters, even though like Sephiroth's a secret boss in like 5 games. Also, Julius from Runaway Brain, the short that came before Toy Story, was in that thing. I was looking for a good place to stop, and I think I found it.